Don't go away. On today's episode of Doggy Dilemma, it's all about dog play.
Denise Mazzola is a certified professional dog trainer with over 20 years experience training dogs and people. If you've got a doggy dilemma, Denise can help.
On today's episode of Doggy Dilemmas, we're going to be watching 8 to 9 different dogs play, see their play style, learn about cutoff signals, appeasement signals. We have a police dog or a hallway monitor in our midst today, so you'll see that as well. So let's let them play and start rolling. Okay, so there's a lot of energy, doggy energy.
Come on, bud.
Everybody's been crated or in the car, in my house. So we're going to do some meeting and greeting.
There's your pal, Kino. Come on, guys.
All the dogs have met each other at some time before. These two, Sally and the white dog Quinn, have played many times together. Kino, the boxer that just came in, is the newest, as is Lexi, the Bernese mountain dog. All the dogs were selected because they have great play behavior. Watch your legs, everybody. Paprika is the tan dog that Sally's chasing, and they have very similar play styles. So right now Sally's chasing Paprika, but pretty shortly we should see that switch, unless Paprika gives her a what for. Hey! Yeah, that's not play. Somebody have a leash on them? Yep. Whoever can get Sally, I want her leashed. She's a little too intense right at the moment. Sally. Grab her.
Gotcha. How's that for a drag?
Just put it on her and then let her drag it, and then if we need to, we can give her a timeout. There, that's good. It's not going to change her behavior, but the point is when you have a dog that's a little too intense, as Sally is at the moment, a leash will facilitate us getting her. Not to be gross, but Paprika needed to eliminate, so that's probably why she wasn't really into the whole playing thing right away. It's important to have the pools if you have your own dog. I have used pools at my house to let dogs cool off in, drink out of, cool off, drink out of, and they also use it as a signal to stop play. You'll see the dogs kind of run in the pool and then everybody else sort of looks at them. Everybody likes the big pool today. Oh, no, Quinn's going to get in the little one. So here we've got Kino, Paprika, and Jasmine sort of meeting their movements are slow, deliberate, tentative as they figure out who each other is. Kino's the new guy on the block. Oh, Ollie, that's gorgeous. Look at Jasmine, she's swimming in the pool. Oh my God. Woo, she says, I had to cool off. So they're going to use the cameramen as go-arounds, swinging around them. Good girl, Sally. So when you're watching play, you should see some inefficient movement, bouncy, jumpy, lots of inefficient. Oh, the puppy's not sure.
No. He looks really hot.
Or maybe when a pool gets empty. So play behavior is a lot of bouncy, inefficient movements. It shouldn't be stiff. It shouldn't be eye contact. She was brave at my house. Like Ollie's showing a lot of bouncy, inefficient movement. And Lexi, the Bernese. And everybody runs to the pool, and it stops the play. Play stops. There goes Ollie. So Ollie starts the running, oh, and then she heads to the pool. Too much. A shake off of stress. Let's see that doggy pile up again. Sally and Ollie are engaging in appropriate play. Watch Quinn the Samoyed. She chases after Sally and gives her a full body slam. Sally regains her balance and squares off to Quinn, tail, ears high, but her body weight is leaning back. Quinn wisely steps away and Sally shakes off her stress.
Sally's tail seemed to be the flagship of the yard.
Yeah, she always carries her tail high. That's a good observation. When I train with her, it's always wagging and lower, but when she's with other dogs, it's always pretty high. So a dog's primary mode of communication and getting information is through their sense of smell. So you'll see a lot of sniffing each other and where each other has been. Quinn's checking out Gus, finding out who he is. We have to get all that sniffing done, figure out who everybody is.
So when Keno was meeting the burner, he was kind of staying there with one paw up.
Yes. And a paw raise can be a solicitation of play. It can also be a little bit of stress. And he was also very slow and tentative, which is appropriate because he's the newest guy here.
So they're slow and tentative at first, and then they have like this bust out move that kind of...
Right, now... So I'm going to leave the leash on Sally. It doesn't hurt her to have it on. But you can see and sort of feel the energy levels come down a little bit from her. She and Ollie are good friends, do a lot of playing together. You'll see Sally do a lot of mouth grabbing of other dogs. That's that herding behavior she has. Now, Keno, the boxer, is going to be a great display of bouncy, inefficient movement. Are we having a conversation? Another stress shake off from Sally. There they go. Oop, oop. So Quinn stops as a way to stop the play. It's too much, so she stops and stands still. It's not by mistake. Sniffing can be genuinely, ooh, what's here, let's sniff it. It can also be what's called a cutoff signal, and I jokingly call it shopping. Two dogs will be playing and suddenly one goes shopping and starts sniffing. That's a cutoff signal to say, oop, play got too much, let's just tame it down for a minute. Okay, so everybody's gonna start chasing Jasmine and Paprika because they're out there. Whoa! That's Quinn. She might be a hallway monitor, which means she's going to try to control everybody else's play. So Jasmine, the little white and gray dog, is showing great play behavior. She was doing some play bows. Now she's just getting a little overwhelmed. Oops, sorry. You guys are doing fine. So Keno and Jasmine are having fun. Ooh, Jasmine is heading for the pool. So Jasmine and Paprika live in the same community, have a lot of play history together. And I don't get excited about the growling and noise. There's a lot of noise sometimes when dogs play. That's okay. I'm watching their body language and behavior, which will tell me more than the sound effects. So, Duke, does it look like Quinn the Sammy's being a hallway monitor?
For the pools?
Well, it seems like dogs start playing and then she's in the mix, and there's a lot of body bumping going on, which
I
Sally's
think
not
she was
appreciative
jumping
of.
back and forth the pools a little while ago,
Yeah,
bumping
I
the
saw
dogs
that.
as we go. Yeah.
From her, but the number of dogs was probably different enough for her. Oh, does he? I was going to say it's more of a female thing, but that wouldn't. So there she goes. That's nice, inefficient movement. And what's nice is to see is that Sally can be chased as well as doing the chasing. That's called reciprocal play. I chase you, you chase me. Now Sally's going to give her a what for. So that's really unnecessary on Quinn's part, the Sammy. She doesn't need to monitor the play. And Sally gave her a what for back. Well, I'm not going to time her out. I'm just going to take her out and see if these guys will start playing again. Here we see Sally is playing nicely when Quinn charges at Sally, body slamming her, forming the T. Sally's almost knocked over and comes back at Quinn with 2 warning snaps, with her body weight forward. Dogs know where their mouth is at all times. It is not an accident that Sally misses Quinn. She's using a lot of restraint. The intensity between Quinn and Sally is increasing. So that's really unnecessary on Quinn's part, the Sammy. She doesn't need to monitor the play. And Sally gave her a what for back. Well, I'm not going to time her out. I'm just going to take her out and see if these guys will start playing again. So they're all showed that on that run. Inefficient, bouncy, playful. It makes you smile when you watch it. Nobody is giving a hard stare. There's no stiff body language. Nothing that sort of makes you suck in your air and go, ah, ah, ah.
So that was a legitimate stop.
Yeah.
Body blocked her off.
Who blocked who?
Uh,
Quinn?
Yeah, Sally off of the burner.
Yeah. Which she doesn't need to be doing. Sally and Lexi are playing nicely when Quinn comes charging into Sally like a freight train. Sally immediately snaps back. Quinn turns away from Sally, and she should. Sally now launches herself at Quinn, mouth open, snapping again. She still shows great restraint and doesn't make contact with Quinn.
Good boy. Good boy.
Sally's like, come on. So that's nice play. Paw raise, play bow. Then they just sort of stop. So if you think that you're going to have a dog fight, the best thing to do is talk in a happy tone. Hey, everybody, what's happening? If you get stern, you're likely to cause one. If there's already a fight in progress, then you just need to do something to break it up. It doesn't matter what tone of voice you use. But if things are escalating, use a happy tone of voice. Are you going to be nice? Are you tired, Kino? Are you tired? So that was a stress shake off on Kino's part because he's not wet. And we're back in the pool. These two have a play history together. Sit. I know, then you bark at everything. Stop. Stop. So lots of equal mouthing back and forth between Sally and Ollie. Stop. Sally likes to swing her hind end around. Okay, well, you can't come over to the troublemaker. Hi, baby. Hi, Ollie. Okay, go to the pool.
Got a diva over here.
A what?
Diva.
When you're done playing, can you put it back in the big pool?
Yeah.
So we can get some more water in there. Now there goes Quinn. Ooh, there's a little discussion over here. I got to be a part of it. Oh, oh, he threw up. Kino, did he just drink?
No.
Or you're stressing him out by spraying him? So it's Jasmine making noise. It smells. Stop. Let's get you in the pool. Go ahead. Jasmine, I don't think Paprika's... Come on, let's go. Thanks, Quinn. You can see how Quinn will go right in between them if she gets the opportunity. Okay, that's too much. Come on.
So what's the best thing to do if you have a police dog of your own?
I try to separate if I have to, depending on the energy level, what's going on. You know, her policing isn't causing fights, and you're just gonna get them. I would probably, if she were in a daycare of mine, I'd probably time her out in a crate. I'd be on her sort of every second to see if I could diminish that behavior just a little bit. It's not necessary. And it may be coming out with her because of the sheer number of dogs, because she's played here before and I've not seen that. So silly. What are you doing, Lexi?
So Kino seems to be interested in the
Jasmine.
Beagle mix, but she seems to give him cutoff signals all the time when they start. Maybe they don't have that previous relationship, or?
Yeah, she generally likes to be, Jasmine likes to be chased. She may just be a little unsure of Kino. All that looking away stuff that's happening is all body language, except for when she's chasing the fly. Come on, guys. There you go. Hi, how are ya? Whoop, whoop.
So she gets a little bouncy with the tan dog, but there we go. Yeah, speed.
Wow, Ollie, that's pretty. So, and then it settles back down. She's all right.
This one time it's good to be a small dog. Has Sally been to the lake or anything where she can get in the deep water?
I've taken her to Goose Pond. She swam once by mistake because the water dropped off pretty quick, but she did swim. And then she does the exact same thing. She'll go in up to her chest and paw and put her head in. I think if I took her on a long line, she might actually go out and swim. Lexi just wants to lay in there. Sally's playing in there. Huh. Oh, are you done?
Looks like the action's slowing down a little bit.
Yep. And that's exactly what you would expect to see. You would not expect to see, I think I started to say that before, constant motion and play. There's lots of check-ins. There's lots of reciprocal play. I chase you, you chase me. There's some necessary conversations about that was too much, or you bumped me, or stay further away. When one dog takes off running, almost all of them pursue. What do you think, Lexi? What do you think? You're a good girl. You're hot. Man, your top of your head is hot.
I think that's why Lexi was standing by Denise. Yeah.
What do you think? Okay, so this is Ollie. She is a Labradoodle that's about 18 months, thereabouts, so she's in full adolescence. She's a neutered female. Hang on, go away. This is Paprika. Here, Paprika. Ooh, Ollie, now we're not playing. We're not playing
Come on,
now.
Ollie.
This is Paprika. She is a mixed breed. We don't know what type. She looks like she has some herding in her, and she's about 2. So she's just coming out of adolescence. She's a good player. This is Lexi. I'm not getting in the pool with her. Lexi, can you look over here?
Come here, Ollie. Good.
This is Lexi. She is a female Bernese mountain dog. She is, I think, just coming up on a year. That's Lexi. Quinn, who's turning into a cow now, but she's eating grass. Come here, Quinn. This is Quinn. She is 3 to 4 years old, female Samoyed. Our police dog for the day.
Hi, bud. This is Keno, my dog.
Come here.
He's a just over a year old male boxer.
There you go.
Neutered male boxer. Good
Good
boy.
boy.
Huh?
Come here. This is Jasmine. She's all wet. Jasmine is a Beagle Terrier mix. So you pick up the dog and everybody's got to come and see her. Come here. And Jasmine is, how old are you?
Hi,
She's
Lexi.
around 2 to 3, somewhere in there.
Come on,
All right,
Keno.
go ahead.
Come on, bud.
Go ahead. This is Mr. Gus. How old is he?
5.
Oh, cool. Gus, you're the oldest guy here. Gus is 5, yellow lab. It seemed to enjoy the hose more than the other dogs. This is Callie. She's a 4 to 5 month old Bernese mountain dog puppy. Mwah. You're gonna go back in the shade. Okay, somebody's got to call them.
Come on, bud. Come on.
Clearly you don't feed them.
Let's go. Clearly I don't. Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on,
Who's
come on,
the
come on,
pack
come on,
leader
come
in
on.
this group?
Come on, back it up, back it up. Oops, sorry, hon,
All
sorry.
right, go, go.
Come on. Come on.
All right. You guys all done? Are you all
Baby.
done? Wow. So we just saw some great play behavior from all of these various dogs. Quinn here, our famous hallway monitor, also known as a police dog, in that she has to control all the play that's going on. It was almost as if, heaven forbid, 2 other dogs were having a good time. She had to get in there and put her nose where it didn't belong. Not a big deal for today. If I was running a play group, I would try to probably monitor that behavior and diminish it a little bit with some timeouts for her. We saw a little Jasmine here, the Beagle Hound mix. She likes to be chased, but not by too many dogs. Of course, we saw Miss Sally, Mustang Sally, who's dripping on me. And, oh, wait, Gus. So they're all wet. It feels really nice. Like they're all a bunch of sponges dripping all over. So we saw Miss Mustang Sally here. She's the only herding breed here besides possibly Paprika. But we really saw that with a lot of her mouth going after the other dogs, trying to control them a little bit. But we also saw some nice, what I call reciprocal play from Sally. There she goes. She'd rather play with another dog than eat the food I have. Thanks, Sally. And the reciprocal play is I chase you, you chase me. Sometimes dogs roll around on the floor with each other, and then you should see one dog on the bottom and then the next dog on the bottom. They should be reciprocating that play as well. It shouldn't always be one getting bullied from another. We saw some great cutoff signals where a dog might suddenly start to sniff, usually during play. Oh, we're going to keep our police dog here. Usually during play, a sudden burst of sniffing is an appeasement signal to say, well, let's just tone down the action a little bit. We saw some play bows. We saw lots of great stuff. Thanks for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you next week on Doggy Dilemmas. Thanks, Lexi. How much spit do I have in my...
Having a doggy dilemma? Denise can help. www.denisemazzola.com. Denise Mazzola is a certified professional dog trainer with over 20 years of experience. She specializes in new puppy consultations, rowdy dogs, aggressive dogs, and private lessons.